Hello, my fellow Enigma enthusiasts. Welcome back to A Universe of Mystery, your one-stop destination for the most intriguing unsolved mysteries on the internet. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, we got a special treat for you. We're going to take a step back in time and explore some of the most baffling mysteries in history. But that's not all. For those of you who stick around until the end, we have a bonus mystery. The perplexing case of Brian Schaefer, a man who walked into a bar in 2006 and was never seen again. So buckle up, put on your detective hats. We're about to embark on a journey through time, unraveling the mysteries that have captivated the world. Let's get started. The Green Children of WOOLPIT. In 1150, in the tranquil village of WOOLPIT in Suffolk, England, a peculiar event occurred that has baffled historians and folklorists for centuries. Two children, a brother and a sister, were found by villagers in one of the wolf pits. That gave the village its name. What made these children stand out was their unusual green skin color. They wore strange clothing and spoke an unknown language, adding to their otherworldly aura. The children seemed to be in a state of confusion when found, and would only eat beans, refusing all other food. Over time, they adapted to other food, learned English, and their skin gradually lost its green hue. The boy unfortunately fell ill and died, but the girl lived to adulthood and integrated into society. She described her homeland as a place of perpetual twilight. Despite numerous theories ranging from extraterrestrial origins to natural explanations such as green sickness, the mystery of the Green Children of WOOLPIT remains unsolved. Their story continues to captivate, a strange tale from history that challenges our understanding of the world. The Mary Celeste Mystery. On November 7, 1872, the Mary Celeste, an American merchant ship, set sail from New York City, bound for Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their young daughter, and 8 crew members. The ship was laden with a cargo of raw alcohol. Less than a month later, on December 5th, the ship was found adrift about 400 miles east of the Azores by the British ship DYATLOV. The ship was in good condition, with full sails and hull undamaged. It still had 6 months' worth of food and water on board, but the crew was nowhere to be found. The ship's logbook last entry was 10 days prior to the discovery, and it made no indication of trouble. The crew's personal belongings, including pipes and smoking materials, were left undisturbed. The ship's only lifeboat was missing, suggesting that the crew may have left the ship voluntarily, but why would they do so? That remains a mystery. Despite numerous theories, including mutiny, piracy, water spouts, and even sea monsters, the mystery of what happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest maritime enigmas. The Tunguska Event. It was the morning of June 30th, 1908, in the remote wilderness of Siberia, near the Tunguska River. The day began like any other. The vast forest, home to a variety of wildlife, was serene and quiet. But that tranquility was about to be shattered. Suddenly, without warning, the sky lit up with a blinding flash. A massive explosion echoed through the forest, flattening an estimated 80 million trees over an area of 830 square miles. The shock wave from the blast would have measured 5.0 on the Richter scale. The Tunguska event, as it came to be known, was the largest asteroid impact in recorded history. Yet, there was no impact crater. This led to a century-long debate among scientists. What caused the Tunguska event? Was it an asteroid, a comet, or something else entirely? Over the years, many theories have been proposed. Some scientists believe it was a comet that exploded in the atmosphere. Others suggest it was an asteroid. There are even more outlandish theories involving black holes and extraterrestrial spacecraft. Recent studies suggest that the most likely explanation is an asteroid explosion. An asteroid, around 120 feet in diameter, is believed to have entered the Earth's atmosphere and exploded before hitting the ground. The airburst would have caused a massive explosion and devastation, explaining the lack of an impact crater. Today, over a century later, the Tunguska region has recovered, but the mystery remains. The event serves as a stark reminder of the cosmic dangers that lurk in space and the potential devastation they can cause. The mystery of the SS WARATAH. The SS WARATAH, often referred to as Australia's Titanic, was a luxury passenger and cargo steamship built in the early 1900s. Operated by the Blue Anchor Line, the WARATAH was making voyages between Europe and Australia, carrying both passengers and cargo. On July 1st, 1909, the SS WARATAH set off from Durban, South Africa, on its way to Cape Town, carrying 211 passengers and crew. The ship was never seen again. It vanished without a trace, along with everyone on board. An extensive search was conducted, covering thousands of square miles of ocean, but no trace of the ship or its passengers was ever found. The disappearance of the SS WARATAH remains one of the sea's most enduring mysteries. Over the years, many theories have been proposed to explain the ship's disappearance. Some suggest it was caught in a storm and capsized. Others believe it was sucked into a whirlpool or hit an underwater object and sank. There are even theories suggesting supernatural forces or alien abductions. Despite numerous searches and investigations, no definitive evidence has been found. The SS WARATAH remains lost to the sea, its fate a mystery. It serves as a chilling reminder of the unpredictable nature of the ocean and the dangers that can lurk beneath its surface. This story really intrigues me. If you'd like to hear a longer, more researched version, please leave some comments below. The disappearance of Judge Crater. Now we're traveling back to the 1930s, to a bustling city of New York. A prominent figure vanished without a trace. Joseph Force Crater, known as Judge Crater, was a New York State Supreme Court justice. He was a respected figure in the legal community, but his life took a mysterious turn on August 6, 1930. On that fateful day, Judge Crater went to a Broadway ticket agency and bought one ticket for a comedy playing that night. He then went to a restaurant where he dined with his friends. After dinner, he got into a taxi. That was the last time anyone saw Judge Crater. He vanished without a trace. His disappearance sparked one of the largest missing persons investigations in history. Despite extensive searches and numerous leads, no trace of Judge Crater was ever found. His case was officially closed in 1979, but the mystery surrounding his disappearance remains. Over the years, many theories have been proposed to explain Judge Crater's disappearance. Some suggest he was murdered because of his knowledge of political corruption. Others believe he chose to disappear and start a new life. There are even theories suggesting he was kidnapped or that he committed suicide. Despite numerous investigations, no definitive evidence has ever been found. The disappearance of Judge Crater remains one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in New York history. It serves as a chilling reminder of the mysteries that can lurk even in the heart of a bustling city. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart, a name synonymous with courage and adventure. She was a pioneering aviator, a feminist icon, and the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. But on July 2, 1937, during an attempt to circumnavigate the globe, Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, disappeared. Despite receiving radio transmissions from Earhart indicating they were running low on fuel, the U.S. Coast Guard ship, Itasca, waiting at Howland Island to guide them in, never saw or heard from them again. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart sparked one of the largest and most expensive search operations in U.S. history. Despite extensive searches by the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard, no traces of Earhart, Noonan, or their plane was ever found. Over the years, many theories have been proposed to explain their disappearance. Some suggest they ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. Others believe they landed on an uninhabited island and lived out their lives as castaways. There are even theories suggesting espionage and capture by enemy forces. Despite numerous investigations and expeditions, no definitive evidence has ever been found. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in aviation history. It serves as a testament to the risk taken by pioneers and explorers, pushing the boundaries of human achievement. As we continue to explore our world and its mysteries, we can only hope one day to uncover the truth behind these unsolved enigmas. But for now, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. The DYATLOV Pass Incident. In February 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers embarked on a journey through the northern Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. Led by Igor Dyatlov, the group was composed of university students and graduates, all well-versed in long ski tours and mountain expeditions. Their goal was to reach Otto-Orton, a mountain located 10 kilometers north of the site of their last camp. However, something went terribly wrong. The group never made it out of the mountains. Search parties found their tent, which had been cut open from the inside, and their bodies scattered in the snow, some with strange injuries. Some were barely dressed despite the freezing temperatures. Others had physical trauma, including a woman who was missing her tongue. Despite numerous investigations and theories, including avalanches, infrasound-induced panic, military involvement, and even extraterrestrial encounters. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in adventure history. The incident has inspired numerous books, films, and expeditions, all attempting to shed light on what could have led to the hiker's tragic end. This is another story I am truly fascinated with. If you'd like me to do a full video on this one with more details and research, please comment below. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you're enjoying this video. The disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. James Riddle Hoffa, known as Jimmy Hoffa, was a prominent American labor union leader who served as president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. He served from 1957 until 1971. Hoffa was well known for his involvement in the union movement, but also for his alleged ties to organized crime. On July 30th, 1975, Hoffa disappeared from the parking lot of the Marcus Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township, a suburb of Detroit. He had reportedly gone there for a meeting with two men, one of them a known mobster. Hoffa was never seen or heard from again, and his disappearance has become one of the most notorious unsolved mysteries in American history. Despite extensive search investigations and numerous leads, Hoffa's body has never been found, and no one has ever been charged with his disappearance. Over the years, there have been many theories about what happened to Hoffa, including that he was murdered by the mafia and his body was disposed of in an unknown location, possibly a car-crushing machine, or a rumor that's circulating that he was buried under Giant Stadium. He also had claimed to be put into a barrel under an overpass, but all these theories have been debunked. As of the most recent update, the FBI has searched a plot of land in New Jersey following a deathbed confession, but the mystery remains unsolved. The TYLENOL murders. In the fall of 1982, a series of poisoning deaths occurred in the Chicago metropolitan area, which resulted in panic and a nationwide scare. The victims had all taken Tylenol-branded capsules that had been laced with cyanide. In total, 7 people died in what had become known as the TYLENOL murders. The case led to significant changes in the pharmaceutical industry in terms of product tampering and packaging. Despite an extensive investigation by the FBI, the case remains unsolved. A man named James Lewis was considered a suspect after sending a ransom letter to Johnson & Johnson, the maker of Tylenol, but there was never enough evidence to charge him with the murders. The investigation is still active, with new efforts to solve the 40-year-old case. The disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley. Amy Lynn Bradley was a 23-year-old American woman who went missing during a Caribbean cruise on the ship Rhapsodies of the Sea in March of 1998. Amy was on the cruise with her parents and her brother, and she was last seen by her brother on the balcony of their cabin in the early hours of March 24th. Despite an extensive search of the ship and the surrounding waters, Amy was never found. Over the years, there have been several reported sightings of Amy in various locations, suggesting that she might have been kidnapped and sold into sex trafficking. A disturbing photo has emerged that could potentially be Amy, but her fate remains unknown. Her disappearance has led to changes in the cruise ship industry for security and safety protocols, and her case remains one of the most mysterious unsolved cases in cruise ship history. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann. Madeleine McCann was a 3-year-old British girl who went missing on the evening of May 3, 2007, from her bed in a holiday apartment at Praia da Luz, a resort in the Algarve region of Portugal. Madeleine was on holiday from UK with her parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, her younger twin siblings, and a group of family and their friends. Despite an international search and media coverage, Madeleine has not been found, and the circumstances of her disappearance remain a mystery. The case has become one of the most reported missing person cases in modern history. Over the years, there have been numerous theories about what happened to Madeleine, including the abduction by a stranger, an accident covered up by her parents, and even a burglary gone wrong. As of recent updates, officers are looking for a man in Portugal who assaulted 5 other young British girls while on vacation. The disappearance of Flight MH370. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 was a scheduled international passenger flight operated by Malaysia Airlines that disappeared on March 8, 2014, while flying from Kuala Lumpur International Airport to its destination, Beijing Capital International. The crew of the Boeing 777-200ER aircraft last communicated with air traffic control around 38 minutes after takeoff when the flight was over the South China Sea. Despite a multinational search effort, the aircraft have never been located. The disappearance of Flight MH370 has been considered one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time. Various theories have been proposed to explain the disappearance of the flight, including crew hijacking, capture by a foreign government, or a catastrophic mechanical failure. As of the most recent updates, a British aeronautical engineering company has been conducting a private search for the missing aircraft. And now your bonus case, the case of the missing man that walked into a bar and never left. In 2006, Brian Schaefer, a medical student at The Ohio State University, went missing under mysterious circumstances. On the night of March 31st, Schaefer went out with his friends to celebrate the beginning of spring break. They ended up at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, a bar in Columbus, Ohio. Security cameras caught Schaefer walking into the bar, but he was never seen leaving. Despite extensive searches and media coverage, Schaefer has never been found, and his disappearance has baffled investigators. The case has become one of the most perplexing missing person cases in Ohio history. Various theories have been proposed to explain Schaefer's disappearance, including that he left to start a new life, met with foul play, or even that he's still hiding in the bar. As of recent updates, the case still remains unsolved to this day. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through time, exploring some of the most captivating mysteries throughout our history. If you love unraveling mysteries as much as I do, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your fellow mystery enthusiasts. Remember, every like, share, and subscribes helps me to continue my quest to explore the unexplained and bring the mysterious stories to you. So join me as I continue to delve into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, stay safe, and as always, keep unraveling the mysteries of our fascinating and unsolved world.